And we are recording.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Writers After Dark, a little sub category of Rob's podcast for the love of writing.
Well, you didn't have to add that in.
Yeah, I do. It's part of
Say
it.
Writers After Dark, man. What's wrong
Writers
with
After Dark.
you? Writers After Dark. I want this to be separate from For the Love of Writing. I want this to be about all of us.
That's fair. Okay.
I'm not a main host in here. I'm just one of the people. I don't want this to be like it's Rob's podcast featuring. I want it to be like everyone who's on, it's their podcast.
Alrighty. Well, what is the topic of discussion for the evening?
Well, we were gonna talk when we were on the comment thread or the group thing earlier. I brought up talking about the fourth kind, and Zoe here or Celeste here is like, aliens. I don't believe in them, and I'm like, oh, you don't? Well, then that's what we need to talk about because I'm like, her and I got into it so much that I was like, I got to be careful about what I say because what if Hunter jumps on here and is like, hey, this is my wife you're talking to? Because I was like, she said something El Diablo, por favor, or me something, and it was in Spanish.
Mi amigo.
And I called her your El Diablo pendejo or something like that. I don't even know what that means. My wife told me it either means like idiot, or she goes, you might have just called her a bitch. And I was like, oh my god. And I was like, I can't believe I just texted that.
That'll be put
I'm sorry, Hunter. I didn't mean to. I just thought of what words have I heard in Spanish that sound like insulting. And my wife's like, you might have just called her a bitch. And I was like, no.
Never call someone something you don't know what it is.
This is true. Oh, man.
All right. So has everyone here actually seen the fourth kind? Tasia, were you the one that said you had?
No. Yeah, I
Okay.
haven't seen it.
What do you know about it? Do you know anything about it?
I know there's aliens. That's all I know.
It's like
Maybe it's aliens. I have no idea.
It's literally like this, like counselor or psychiatrist, something like that. Counselor, psychiatrist. She has these people from I think it's Anchorage, Alaska, or Noma, or something like that.
Maybe.
Like a not very populated area, and all these people have the same thing about this like owl that's outside of their bedroom at night, and like they start seeing something come in their room when they're trying to sleep, and then it abducts them, and all these people have the exact same like experience. And then this woman starts going to their houses and recording, trying to trying to hypnotize them, and it's like something like that. Am I saying it right?
Okay, so let me clarify here. What he's saying is true, but what's crazy about it is they don't remember that any of this is happening. She is discovering it because she's putting them to sleep, like in her like while they're doing the therapy or whatever. And when they're asleep, they're remembering things that they wouldn't normally remember, and that's when she starts figuring out that all these people have this in common, and like that is crazy. And I don't know if he said this either, but this is based on a true story.
Oh no.
I actually have one part that I want to show that I think I think I can show it.
I can make any song with your voice. Just record.
Goddamn freaking! I can make any song with your voice. Damn ads. I must be on my channel, not my wife's channel. Here we go. All right, here it is. I'm going to show you guys. It's a minute long. Hopefully YouTube doesn't fuck me on this. This is one of the scenes that's really quick. This is why Zoe thinks it's possession, which I looked it up, and apparently a lot of people are saying that because these things, when they get like hypnotized, they start speaking Sumerian.
Yes.
Like a sleep.
Well, there's a scene in there where like she records it, and that's what they hear. It's not coming through too clear.
It's not.
Well, I'm kind of. Maybe.
Maybe that'll make YouTube allow it because they can't see anything.
Yeah. Well, anyways, when these people get abducted or not abducted, when she starts playing, when it shows the video of the person being like hypnotized or like get to where they get them to talk about what happened to them, they all of a sudden start acting really weird and their bodies start stretching in these weird ways and their face gets all messed up and they start speaking in a different language and almost like this demonic yelling, and it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I saw it's on Amazon Prime, and my son was like, I was telling him about it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we gotta watch that. It's gonna be our next scary movie." So I was like, "Well, I might end up renting that." So
I
that
wouldn't
might be
watch
the next
that.
one we watch.
I wouldn't watch
Not with
that
the kids?
with young kids. It's
Is
just
it-
that's like a nightmare type. Like I wouldn't let my daughter watch that. She's 7.
It's
Anything like
intense.
too bad?
It's
'Cause
not violent and gory. It's just really fucking like
Like
Would it be
it's-
worse than like Pennywise or anything like that? Like worse than that?
It doesn't
Yeah.
show a
It
lot.
doesn't show anything. It's the way it shows the stuff. Like the person's lying on the bed
Yeah,
and
right.
their back starts stretching in this weird way to where they like go up like this, and then they're like,
No.
"I am God." And
Yeah,
it's
the big
really
thing that
I'll have to
they
watch
do.
it first. I'll have to watch it first. Then.
Yeah, they
Then
have
I'll
a
see.
side by side sometimes where like they'll have the actors that are playing in the movie on like one side
Yeah.
of it, and then it switches
Yeah.
and it has like what really happened on the other side. But what they don't tell you is that what's actually happening in the real side is also actors portraying it, but the side by side is completely like unnerving. But I
Yeah.
love it. It is so
It's,
good.
uh,
It'll
I'll have to
chill
watch
you to
it
the
first
bone. I
and
love it.
decide if my kids
Now-
can watch it because they love horror stuff. So
If
Now,
you love
just so
scary
every-
stuff, I highly recommend it.
so everybody knows, we're not actually talking about the fourth kind in this video, right? We're talking about alien abduction and aliens
Yeah.
and whether aliens exist or not. Which I believe in aliens because let's be honest, what is an alien? A being from another planet that exists. What are we? A being from a planet that exists. So to
It's
think
not
we're
an
the
argument,
only
bro.
to think we're the only beings in the entire galaxy that exist, I think is kind of we're thinking a little too much of ourselves. It's always like, I object. Well, I
Okay,
want
first
to
of all-
hear,
first
I
of all-
want to hear why you disagree.
Okay, so that is what literally everyone says. Like, oh, like the universe is so big, there's no way we're the only one. That's not an argument. Like, that's not proof. That's circumstantial. That would be dismissible in court. Okay. And also,
I
when
mean,
you
you're not
when,
wrong there. That would
when
be.
you think about the like how like the planet works and like everything, the amount of things that would have to be just right to sustain life the way that Earth does is so specific. Like, we're kind of a miracle.
Are we though?
Yeah.
Have you met humans? We're kind of some of us are some American, not just Americans, but some people in general they're kind of douchey.
Well, yeah.
Like most people.
Not most, a portion though. But
Eh.
see, the reason why I think aliens exist is not only all this like footage people have and the government now like why is the government like people are testifying in front of Congress that are like government workers who have worked in the Air Force and like every like Russia and China have all announced like that they've had like things in the sky that it's not theirs. And
But then the government did like confirm that UFOs existed. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
and then they changed it to aerial phenomenon or something like that. That UAP.
yeah, they
UAPs.
changed the name.
Which
Yeah.
it's like, what's the like? Are you gonna change it, and we're gonna like it's gonna be like less UFO-y?
Well, no, because if you UFOs means unidentified flying object, but UAP is unidentified aerial phenomenon. So it doesn't necessarily have to be an object. It could be like just something that's in there. So it's a broader thing that can, because there's not just like physical objects they see. There could be other things happening in there. But the military bases specifically is where a lot of that activity happens. And they like to interfere with nuclear stuff. So that is an interesting observation that is
Yes.
pretty consistent across a lot of the
Now,
sightings.
something I feel bad about. I don't think we've done it yet. Everybody, Tasia Tim.
You got to say something. There you go.
We announced her.
Oh.
Put her in there.
Hi. I don't like being
She
put on
wrote,
the spot.
She wrote Flesh and Flame and many other books, and they're all great. I'm reading Flesh
They
and
are.
Flame. I love it. They are officially in the thing where it says restricted area, and they went down the elevator without giving anything away.
Mhm.
I love
Nice.
Mhm.
it. Um,
And on a side note, I saw that you marked the Blood Oath as currently reading.
me?
No, Tasia.
I was gonna say
I
haven't
what?
read-
I did what?
I saw that you marked the Blood Oath as currently reading on
Oh yeah,
Goodreads.
I just downloaded it, and then I also downloaded The Flame, and so I just actually started reading that today, and I really like it. So I'm gonna start reading both of those because I read like 4 books at a time. So
God.
Oh my goodness. I like to multitask, but that's a lot even for me just to
Thank
think
you, I
about.
appreciate it. And
I can't read just one book straight through. I have to bounce around. So
What?
And I think that as soon as it lets me choose another Audible pick, I think I'm gonna try to get the Flesh and Flame audiobook.
yeah, everybody's been giving good. Like they say they love it, and I think Savannah did a really good job. She spent 6 months on it. Sorry, it's late, and my brain is all.
Oh,
She spent 6 months on it. So
your book
pretty
cover.
good.
I feel like such an idiot. Like I don't pay enough attention because the other day I'm sitting on my lunch break reading, and then I turn to the cover right after my lunch break was over, and I was like, "Huh, I've never really looked at the cover." I didn't realize on the cover on the bottom there's 2 zombies, and then zombies walking between cars.
yeah. Uh-huh.
I didn't even
Yeah,
notice that.
There's
I was
2
like,
big
"Ooh."
zombies at the bottom, and then a
Yeah.
bunch of them that walking through it's through New York City. Yeah,
I
Huh.
didn't even
I don't know if I
realize-
noticed all the details of that.
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. There's a
That
bunch
one
of little
zombie in the
key
background.
details where it starts at. Yeah,
I was
Huh.
like, that is amazing. I didn't even realize that when I first got the book. I liked the cover, but I was like, it looks like something's up in fire, and there's like clearly cars in the background and this silhouette of a couple. But I was like, oh, there's freaking zombies on the cover. And I was like, that's the thing. This is the first zombie book I've ever read that I truly enjoy. I normally am not into like zombie apocalypse books, and this one's totally good.
Oh, thank you. That's a big. I love that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love zombies, but I have not read a lot of zombie books, so this is a first for me too, and I really enjoyed it. I read it in like one day. I don't read multiple books at once, but I when I do read, I binge read.
Well, I like the fact that like Kylie and Asher, they I don't know, their relationship I think starts out with like distrust because of something that Asher does on accident when he wakes up, and it makes you think like, because I was like, oh no, she doesn't trust him, like that sucks because he likes her, and then you start finding out about his background, and now you're like, the more you find out about it, you're like, wait a minute, I want to know more about Asher's background.
Well, if you read the prequel that just released, there's a lot more to come, and then there's a lot more you're going to find out about him that he's been keeping secret.
Oh shit.
Interesting.
Something happened in
I'm
prison
intrigued.
there. I just made it weird. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I was like,
But yeah.
something happened in prison.
The only reason why I haven't gotten the Asher sequel or prequel yet is because I got the signed copy from you, and I can't just not get a signed copy now, so I'm holding out for it.
Oh, Hunter. So, how do you feel about aliens?
I believe that they could be a thing. I like to be open-minded about stuff. That is where I and Zoe are very different. I think that there is something happening out there. They're documenting it. I think a lot of it is fake. You have to acknowledge that. You can't talk about aliens and say that it's all real, because it's not all real. Some people will fake that stuff. But
Of course.
some of the things that I've seen, some of the videos that I've watched, and like people from the government, from the military are talking about this, and they're risking their careers and their reputation to say stuff like that. I don't think you do that for nothing, especially when you're not getting anything out of it. That has some credibility to it. I'm also a huge Blink-182 fan, as we know, and I follow Tom DeLonge, and so he's known for that. I showed you my Tom DeLonge guitar. His signature is an alien that's like holding up the name like this. That is his actual signature.
You met him?
I actually do have his autograph. I didn't get a chance to really talk to him, but I do have his autograph. I've seen him live a few times.
Don't you hate that? You got to meet, like,
he was writing and like talking to the person next to him, and so I just kind of got passed off. And I waited in line for 2 hours to see him.
I've met Steve-O from Jackass 2 times, and I've never talked to him. It drove me nuts.
Yeah, but
they sit simple high, and I love your movies. Besides that, it's like next, and it's like
that sucks.
I met Steve-O from Jackass, and he was signing a bunch of stuff for me, and because I bought all of his merch. And as he's signing, I'm telling how much I love it, how much I love him, and I'm a huge fan. And all of a sudden, the person standing next to him, who's like the security person, is like, "Okay, next," and it's like, son of a bitch.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I know we're doing a meet and greet with Lindsey Sterling next month when we do the VIP tour, and I know it's gonna be like a quick hug, hi, bye thing, but still. It'll still be cool.
It's the worst because you want to sit down and talk to him for an hour.
That's why I love the indie author things, because we're all here hanging out. You can't find a big published author that's just gonna be like, oh yeah, a little podcast. We'll hang out for like an hour. No.
Yeah. One day.
This is cool. We've all got signed stuff from each other, and that's
so. Have you guys watched Signs yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
That has one of the creepiest scenes, alien scenes in
the
anything.
Alien scene when he's in the closet watching. He's just in the closet watching the news. Who the fuck sits in the closet watching the news? I think it was because the dad didn't want the kids watching the stuff, so he took it in the closet so they wouldn't see it.
I can't remember.
I think that's why, because he's like, I don't want the kids watching this. So he put it in the closet and closed the door. But it's he's like, move, children, vamonos. And then they in the camera towards this little thing where it's bushes and then a building, and you just see
the alleyway. Yeah.
That scene I saw at the drive-in when I was really little, scared the shit out of me.
I love that kind of stuff in movies.
We had a massive TV in our living room. It was huge, big old thick thing, and it came on the TV. And I know it scared me so bad, but it was what introduced me to being obsessed with aliens were real. That I went on this hunt to see. I sit outside still and stargaze to see what I can catch. I love the idea that there is life outside of this planet.
I purposely talk about it all the time because I don't know. I hope they're listening on our phones or something, and then they'll be like, "He talks about us a lot. Let's go and confront him." Have you guys seen Disclosure Day yet?
No, we haven't watched that yet.
Oh, it's Steven Spielberg's new film. It is really good. It really it's a movie about this guy who works for the government, and he's his job's in protecting secrets and stuff, the UFO alien wise, and he decides the whole world needs to know this, and that he wants the whole world to know that the government's torturing aliens, and that's what the whole it's over 2 hours long, but it is so good. And they even show you obviously not real, but reenacted footage of the Roswell crash, and it looks so freaking real. Like, he did a really good job making that movie. The only thing that sucked in that movie was the animals. You could tell they were CGI.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah. But other than that, it was really good. But I don't know. For me, it's not like, not to get religious. I've always had like I don't know. I've had some times in my life where I have like doubts about like whether God is real or not. And then I'm like, I'm a strong Christian. I'm not Catholic, but I believe in God. And then I have times where I'm like, does he exist? Does whatever God is, does it really exist? Or is that just something that people put in their heads to like get through life, that like, oh, this isn't all there is and there's more after? I've had doubts at times, but with aliens, it's like when people say, oh, it's just science fiction, it's like, to me, what I think is, if it was science, like the way that they depict aliens in some movies, I think it's definitely like people's own imaginations of what they think aliens would look like. But I do think, just based on like different things like that they leak and stuff, and certain things like these UFO files that are being declassified, some of the pictures I've seen look like the stuff from the movies. Like, not every movie, but it's like not like E.T., something like that. I could totally see something looking like that. Like big head, like something with no ears, a nose that's not really a nose. It's like two holes right here. Just think, we got this big schnoz hanging off of our faces. If you were from another planet and you've never seen us, you'd be like, what the hell are those things on the side of their heads? They got teeth in their mouth. What the hell are those bones in their mouth? And we got these giant noses. Why do they have hair above their eyes? I could see looking at us and seeing like, what a bunch of freaks. Why do the feminine ones have like these big bags hanging off their chests and long hair? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could totally see that and be like, yeah, I totally get why, they think that. And like, what's that thing that they have, like these two cheek things with the crack in the hole that stuff comes out of? And then you hear that like the alien probe. What if like they're like, what the hell is this stuff?
So let me ask you this. Okay. I'm trying to find a way to get it back on topic here. So with the alien,
that was on topic. That was great.
No. Well, no, like you were going a whole different way with it. But with the alien probing thing, Zoe's belief with the aliens is that they're demonic. Okay, but people that get abducted. Yeah. I want to talk to you about the probing stuff. When people report that they get abducted, the probing is like a common thing that goes with that, right? So Zoe believes that aliens are demons. That's what we were getting at earlier. She doesn't believe they're extraterrestrial. She thinks they're demons, like charading as aliens, because in order for you to admit that they are demons, then you would have to admit that there is a God. But if you can trick people into thinking that they're not demons, that there's something else, now you can believe in that they are there without having to believe that God exists. But my question for Zoe is, if they're probing people, what's the point of that if they're not aliens? Why would a demon put something in your butt and check you out?
You don't think sexual assault is demonic?
I actually have a theory that goes with what Zoe says. There are pictures, even cave drawings. There are pictures even from like the Bible that depict UFOs and these weird looking creatures that look like aliens. And maybe because think about it, either aliens are creatures, beings from a different planet that we can't get to and they're more advanced than us, or they're demonic. And because I don't know, just seeing stuff like, even my pastor is like, he's like, I've seen so many different photographs that have, so like that looks like a flying saucer up way in the air in the photo that was like drawn. And it's like, why would that be there? And he's like, what if it is demons and they abduct us? But it's like, the way I see it, we're like an ant colony to these things. And the other thing is, what if it's a future version of us and they're doing tests on us? Like, what if they created humans?
Hmm.
And it's like I don't know. Like, what if Adam and Eve were like it's weird. My pastor said, what if Adam and Eve were aliens? And he's like, anything's possible. And it's like,
Have you ever seen Knowing?
huh?
You ever seen the movie Knowing?
Yeah. I haven't
With,
seen it in a long time, but I've seen it.
That's a good one.
That makes me think of that.
It's got Nicolas Cage in it, right?
Yes, amazing. That is my favorite Nicolas Cage movie.
That's a really good one.
It also involves aliens, but it plays into that.
My favorite Nicolas Cage movie is Long
It's
Legs.
close. I like Knowing a little bit more than Face Off, just because the aliens. And the plane crash scene in Knowing is on par with the car crash scene from Final Destination.
Wait, Face Off is about aliens?
No, Knowing.
No.
She's getting mad at me for saying that Knowing's the best Nicolas Cage movie because Face Off exists.
Boo! Long Legs is the best Nicolas Cage movie. Or
We need to get Joey in here.
What is it?
Or Gone in 60 Seconds. Yo, Long Legs is such a terrifying movie to watch. You do like get depressed and scared at the same time.
I don't know that one.
You've never
I've seen
seen
that.
Long Legs?
None
of you have
She's just
seen
shaking
Long
her head
Legs.
too.
That's like the
Mhm.
biggest freaking horror movie of like every Nicolas Cage fan is like, I didn't even know Nicolas Cage was in it, let alone produced it, until I started seeing on Facebook stuff about it. He plays Long Legs, and if you watch it, you think Long Legs is like some fucking just messed up guy who like goes around killing people, and it's like you couldn't tell in the beginning if he's a man or a woman, and it's Nicolas Cage dressed up in this weird fucking. You guys haven't seen Long Legs? How dare all of you?
Mm-mm.
God, you.
All right.
Ugh.
Well, okay. Can I say my full theory?
Yes. Hold
Okay.
on 1 minute.
So,
This thingy.
I've
No.
seen that. I recognize the cover.
no. Okay, so here's my full theory, right? All right. I mean, this is just what I have in my head, like not trying to like push any like beliefs on anyone else. Everyone, has their own beliefs that they have, and that's what they have, right? So this is just me. So I am a Christian, so I believe in angels, right? And what are demons but fallen angels? And biblical angels like don't look like how like we see in like some paintings where they're all like beautiful and have these like pretty wings. Like they're messed up. It's like
when an angel introduces themselves, they say, "Do not be afraid."
right, like they're
Yes.
not like messed up. They don't look like us, right? And then demons are fallen angels. So
I never thought about it like that. That is an interesting take. If
right,
angels
and
are
then
abstract
if-
looking,
if-
the demons
and
could
as
be
far
too.
as like UFOs and stuff, and I'm not even saying that necessarily like all alien, like that's all demonic. Some of it could be angels. Like sometimes people, when they see the aerial phenomena, sometimes it's like flashing pretty lights, and it looks, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That could be the ones that are trying to stop the nukes.
There's some like videos like, oh, like these twinkling lights like in the sky like at night, like what the heck is that? So you never know if some of that like could be angels. Like it's not necessarily all demons, but like the stories that you hear, like I was abducted and they did all this crazy stuff. Like it sounds demonic, and like he was saying, that my belief is like, say if you were a demon, wouldn't you rather people think that you were an alien than a demon? Because demon implies
Yeah.
heaven, hell, God, so like if I'm a demon and I'm trying to like trick everyone, I'm not going to want them to think I'm a demon. But like, obviously not everything like out there is necessarily a demon. Some of it could be angels. I mean, like that's just my personal like thoughts and theories, but
See,
Thoughts?
Zoe, I told you we wouldn't gang up on you.
Yeah, but if you hadn't said that,
Zoe, put your head in the thing more. I can't see it that good. You just look like a little you look like a period at the end of a sentence. There we go. I actually really like Zoe now that you've explained it better. I like the I totally get where you're coming from with the whole demons would not want us to know they're demons, and they'd want to seem not hostile.
Yeah. And also, if you think about it, like if we have the ability to make technology, vehicles, like everything that we have, what makes us think that angels don't also have their own technology and demons don't also have their own technology? So when we see like UFOs, like who's to say that's not a different dimension rather than a different planet?
Yeah. Do you guys, Tasia, do you believe in different dimensions? Like things that are right there you can't see?
I mean, maybe. I mean, I think there's enough proof to think that it could be possible because people have seen things that, I mean,
Yeah.
like people have said they've seen themselves at times flash through. So I mean, it's possible.
Wait, give me an example because that sounds very interesting.
Okay, so I was reading this story, and I know it's stupid, but she was like very serious about it. This lady says she was sitting in a stoplight, and a vehicle pulled up next to her, and like they waved at her as the light turned green, and she stopped and looked at the lady. It was her, but like slightly older. And as it happened, the car blew through the red. Yeah, slightly older, and the car blew through the red light coming the other way, and it stopped her from going and getting hit. So I'm like, possibly, but like, how true is that? It was just a story on the internet, so I'm like, maybe, maybe not. Like, I don't know. But she was like dead serious about it. Yeah, so I'm like, maybe, maybe not.
I mean, I have a friend who I trust. He's a little off, but I trust him. He told me so he's a conspiracy theorist to where he's really believes like the government is out to get us no matter what. And I mean, I don't disagree with him there, but he's always posting stuff on social media about like government cover-ups and things. And his brother died in a car accident, and he said when he went out there to where it happened, it was the same day, and everything, like the car was gone. He talked to the cops that were there, and he's like, what evidence did you guys get? And they're like, what are you talking about? And when he wanted, like, because obviously got to do an autopsy, he said he found out they did not do an autopsy, and that they said for how his brother's body looked, they could not do a casket funeral. And he's like, it just didn't make any sense. And then a few months later, he was out that way again, like driving in that area where his brother got in the accident. He's at a red light, and some woman is in the turning lane to go left, right next to him. And he said she got out of the car and told him he needs to pay more attention. Which I thought, what if she's just telling him, like, you were at a green light, you need to fucking. And he said, but she was dressed like she was from a different time period, like from like the 1800s or something. He's like, she was dressed like not in any clothes you'd find today. And I said to him, I was like, were you drunk? And he's like, no. And he's like, when she got out, she said, you need to pay attention. Got back in her car, drove real slowly through the thing. And he's like, right after that happened, he goes, the light turns green. I go to pull out. A car smacks into me and just takes off. And he said it was weird because it was the same description of the car that hit his brother.
That's wild.
huh?
Now, remember, he's a conspiracy theorist.
Right.
But that's the thing. He's told me some stuff that other people have verified and been like, yeah, he's out of his mind, but this really did happen. They're like, I was there. Where this thing, he was by himself, but he told me it, and I was like, I don't know. because he told me him and his brother have even like they had this YouTube channel even where they like tried to look into things to see if they were hoaxes or not, and like government conspiracies and like who killed JFK. And he said a lot of his videos got flagged all the time, and it makes you think like, because the second you look something up on your computer, if it's depending on what it is, can get flagged because all of our stuff's being watched. Like you talk about a movie for 10 minutes with somebody, and then you're getting ads for the movie on Facebook. I do think
what's really scary is when you think about something.
Think about it, and then it pops up.
That's what's fucking weird.
I don't even say it. I don't even say it, and it pops up, and I'm like, how'd you know?
Right. I think one time I went into a massage and I had my phone like in my pocket, and I was talking to my client about Princess Diana. I don't know how I got up. We were just talking about Princess Diana. And then after the appointment was done, I turn on my phone. What do I see? A bunch of stuff about Princess Diana.
That is fucking eerie.
They're not even shy about it. Like they do that all the time. But the when you don't say it out loud and you start seeing stuff about it, that creeps me out.
It is so creepy.
The only way that could be a thing is if they have mind reading technology somehow in our phones, and we're just
don't even.
how else? How else?
Something. That's a whole nother thing, because I swear to you that there's a way that they can read minds. Because I was talking to someone recently, and they said the government admitted, and I have not seen an article yet about this, that they have mind reading technology. And I'm like, they have to, because how can you think something and get an ad for it when you did not say it out loud?
You know what's creepy?
Like
it proves your theory. What that you're saying is that those damn hoverboard. One of my friends got those hoverboard thingies with the wheels on them. He told me when I got on one time. I said, "How do I move it?" And he goes, "Just think that you want to go straight, like forward." And I was like, I want to go forward. I was thinking that in my head, and I started moving forward, and I was like, what the fuck?
No.
Your brain works on electricity, so it's probably picking up on the electricity.
And I started thinking, I want to spin around, and it started spinning around. I was like, how does that work? And he's like, it's a computer. It knows what your body wants, so it follows it. And I was like, I didn't move.
Yeah.
And he's
I would think it would be pressure on your foot. That's creepy.
I thought it was so freaking weird.
Can I, for 1 second, play the role of a tinfoil hat, like conspiracy?
Absolutely, that's what this is for. We all have tinfoil hats.
Okay.
Go get tinfoil.
So I don't know if I really like. I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but if you think, what do we all have in common? We've all been vaccinated by the government. What's in those vaccines?
Oh, yeah.
Who knows? Who knows?
Chips to read our brains. Honestly, I will say this. I didn't get COVID the entire time during COVID. Then my wife and I were going to get married, and the venue we were going to said you have to be have the COVID vaccine in order to get married here. And it was when COVID was like getting bad to where it was like you can't go in a place without a mask on. They'll tell you got to leave. And right after I got the vaccine, like a week later, I got COVID. And then I got COVID like 5 times after. But up until that COVID vaccine, so I got it, I had never gotten COVID. And it's like,
you know what a vaccine is.
I know multiple people. Like my wife was friends with this girl who was an avid runner. She was like 30 years old, and she died 2 years ago, and she got all the vaccines.
Yeah.
And a lot of young people have had heart problems since the vaccine. We're talking about vaccines now. I love it.
Yeah, but a vaccine is just a small dose of whatever it is you're trying to fight.
Don't get me wrong. I do think certain vaccines, like the measles vaccine or certain ones that they made like during plagues and stuff, I do think some vaccines do work. Like I've gotten the tetanus or something. Mm-hmm. I have had so many times where I get injured at work or something like a needle, something like a rusty nail scrapes me and I start bleeding. And I don't get infected from it. I do, but it's because I got that shot and it lasts like 7
Yeah. Well, think
years.
about
some I think we do need, but I think there's other shit that they put something in it and it gets in our bodies and then it's this little chip we can't fucking see.
Yeah.
Well, I think like the chickenpox vaccine has like more or less gotten rid of chickenpox, because you've heard of millennials getting chickenpox and like Gen X, everything above.
Yeah.
When's the last time you heard of anyone Gen Z or Gen Alpha ever getting chickenpox? Because I haven't. I've never
That
heard of
is
anyone
fucking
Gen Z
weird.
or. Think about it.
Yeah, you can hate on them, but they do work more than they
I don't
don't.
know
No.
anyone Gen Z or Gen Alpha.
I'm not
but,
an anti-vaxxer. I totally think that we need vaccines.
Really, but
Some do work really well, but I don't trust this COVID shit. I do not trust that. I know too many people who've died and lost family members after taking the vaccine, like who have had heart problems.
I think
It's
what was
like-
weird was just how controlling they were trying to be with it. Like, you better get this vaccine or we're gonna go after your job. You can't do this. Like, they were wild. Like, we don't get like
Get
that
this
about
vaccine,
any
or we're gonna cancel your X account.
I mean, the flu is just as deadly sometimes when it kills just as many people, and they don't push it the same way.
Not yeah,
COVID
not
was
the same. Not
not
like
yet.
that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I literally
I-
I had
COVID
a
was weird.
client, I had a client like a couple years after COVID or sometime like when all that was going on. Client comes in for a massage and she's like, "Oh, I need to ask you, are you vaccinated?" And I was like, well, no. And she's like, "Oh, well, then I have to go and I'm gonna write you a bad review." I'm like, what? Like, what is happening?
Like nobody asked if you're vaccinated for the flu, and I mean, like I said, the flu is the same, like pretty much the same symptoms, and it can be deadly too. I don't know. COVID just really, I feel like it brainwashed people.
right.
Oh,
And
yeah.
for her to be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna write a bad review." I'm like,
Yeah, you don't hear of anyone freaking out about flu vaccines either and all the bad stuff about
Nope.
that. But I think with the COVID
Nope.
stuff, they rushed it to try to get it out, and that's where the problem was.
I truly think because, well, obviously COVID was made in a freaking factory and accidentally got out or purposely got out as like a weapon to kill Americans because it was the lab in Wuhan.
Dude, my favorite
Let's
thing
be
about
honest.
COVID. This is
We
this
all
is
know
terrible.
that's what happened.
My favorite thing about COVID, it was the thing about it being someone in China eating a bat, and that's what got it out. But the 2020
crazy.
quarter for the United States has a bat on it. That is hilarious to me.
It does
That is my
not.
dark sense of humor.
Here's what's fucking
We can't go
crazy,
back
though.
on that. The quarters exist.
Oh, actually,
I have
guys
to look
want-
that up.
you
Well,
guys want
I
to see
have a
something
question for
crazy?
everybody. Since this is an alien video, my best friend / foster sister saw a UFO like really close. If I can get her on the phone, would you want to hear her story real quick?
Yes, I gotta show you something first.
Yeah.
Yo, now you're all gonna say I'm crazy, and this tells you that even companies like all this little stuff they hide and stuff, this has nothing to do with aliens. Well, technically it does. Aliens started really appearing like in the sky after like the Holocaust and like World War II and stuff.
Mhm.
Tell me
Yeah.
what symbol this looks like.
Are you saying like crop circle?
No, what does that look like?
No.
Swastika.
Oh shoot! Oh, I didn't even think of
What?
that.
Really?
That is
Look at it.
crazy.
Doesn't it?
I've never.
I think you could rearrange. You could rearrange it to that. Yeah.
If
You
you, took
definitely
this
could.
stuff,
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
I'm a huge conspiracy
I'm
theorist.
putting you on speaker.
Tinfoil hat guy.
Ask her if she's okay with what's going on
They
before
should
you
have
put her on
fucking
speakerphone.
showed up with a tinfoil hat on. That would have been hilarious if I started like
Okay,
that.
there.
Damn it.
Can you hear her? Is because she's near the speaker. All right, say something.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear. Hello.
Okay. We're having an alien discussion on Riders After Dark. Can you tell your UFO story, like when you saw the UFO in Landers?
I mean, there's not much of a story. I just went outside and there was a UFO. what
This
more
is
do you want me to
intriguing
say?
now.
That's the story. Well, give specifics. What did it do? What did it look like?
Well, I know. Okay, I remember I was in the computer room, and Grandpa went outside, and he was like, "Hey, come here. Like, everyone go outside really quick." And I don't remember where anyone else was, but me and my dad went outside, and it was sunset. It was around sunset, but it wasn't dark yet. It was still light outside. And the UFO was just hovering, and it was close. Like, it was really close. It wasn't like distant in the sky, like some distant object.
Like what it was.
No, there was no mistaking what it was. Like, it was it literally looked like kind of what you see in the movies, like a flying saucer. I can see it perfectly. It was metal.
Oh,
It was hovering.
Okay.
that is like amazing.
Okay,
I believe her.
question, because you kind of agree with me about like
I get my hat.
aliens and like what I believe about aliens. So then like what are your thoughts on that? Like how do you like
Oh.
like how do you
Explain it.
how do you make sense of that? Like when you agree with me, like what do you think it was? We also were right next to a military base. We were right next to a military base. I think that's.
I do think that that's kind of. We weren't that close to the military base. I mean, yeah, there was one nearby, but.
Do you think there was something?
The fact that there was one nearby makes you close.
Sarah, can you tell the Integratron story? It was your great grandfather. Her great grandfather. Oh, yeah.
Let her tell the story.
Okay. Yeah. My great.
By the way, Sarah.
Huh?
This is going on YouTube, by the way.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing I just woke up and I'm like from a nap and I'm making lots of sense. Okay. So my great grandfather, George Van Tassel, he was some type of like plane engineer or something. I don't know. But he said that he was visited by aliens, by extraterrestrials. And they gave him this idea for the Integratron, which I've heard different stories, and I've never met the man, so I can't really verify. I think he died when I was like a baby or something. But the story, the two different stories, one of them was like a cell, like accelerator or something like that. It was supposed to be like a machine that like
made you live longer?
Yeah, like I think it was supposed to like rejuvenate your cells or make you younger or something like that, or it was supposed to like had something to do with interdimensional travel. I don't freaking know, honestly. I've heard different things. But he never got to finish it because he died mysteriously in a car accident. Well, I've heard two different stories with this too. I've heard he was in a car accident, but I also heard he had a heart attack. And everyone in the town seems to think that the government took all of his documents to finish it. And that part actually is true because no one knows where his documents went when he passed away. But yeah, he never got to finish it, and it looks like the Integratron looks like a spaceship, like or a flying saucer.
Well, there's something in your background, guys.
Huh?
Something just walked in your background.
That's my daughter.
Dude, don't scare me with that. No, we're talking about all this stuff, and there's something just walks by with a smile. Like, oh my god, yo, your cousin or whoever that was, that had my pulse racing. Oh my god, I just saw something in your background. I'm like, guys. Oh man, I gotta tell you.
Is there more to the story, or is that it?
Well, that's all I remember about George Van Tassel, but did you want me to tell you my theories?
Sure, yeah.
That's what we're on here talking about.
Because you agree with me, but you've seen the UFO, like what do you think of that?
Okay, so first of all, George Van Tassel actually said that he believed that angels were aliens. that like what the Bible described as angels were aliens. I think the opposite is true. I think aliens are angels.
Or fallen angels.
Or fallen angels, or even potentially both. Because the Bible does talk about like flying wheels in the sky and kind of like strange depictions that you could think of as like kind of what we relate to as alien. But when I saw the flying saucer, it disappeared. It literally, like, it hovered, it went back up, and then boom, it was gone. So
Like
it
the way that
fly
it was,
away.
like it definitely wasn't like man-made from the military base.
I don't think that it was possible to be man-made. I don't know of any technology like that. And I don't think anyone else does either. I watch all kinds of UFO stuff, and people talk about all the time finding metal and materials that they're like, this doesn't come from Earth, or this wasn't man-made, when they find like, you know, UFO related stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, I think it's possible anyway, that there are places, people call them, I want to say like ley lines or something, where there's like a thin veil where there can be interdimensional travel. I think there is a veil close to where I grew up, Landers, and
there was
that's
too
where
much,
we
like,
saw the UFO, and we're
supernatural
not
stuff
the
in
only.
Landers for like there not to be. I feel like.
Well, right, and I think it's odd that I'm not the only one. You know, everyone talks about Landers being a place where people saw UFOs, and it's not just George Van Tassel, and it's not just me and my family.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's been a lot of sightings there, you know, and whenever there are sightings, they all seem to be around the same places.
And
Mhm.
people that don't know Landers, Landers is basically like out in the middle of the desert, right? Just so we're.
Yes. It's out in the middle of nowhere.
Landers, California.
Yep.
So I think that that's possible. I think it's possible there are places where interdimensional travel is really like possible because the veil is really thin there. And I think that's what happened to the flying saucer, because it just disappeared. It didn't fly away into space or something.
You think it just like disappeared into a different dimension, like in your opinion?
Absolutely. Yes. That's exactly what I think happened. I also think that it's going to tie into end times. And we're already kind of seeing that happen, like with the state of the world and everything going on. Like, we're seeing, we're hearing more about it. Like, we're hearing more about, you know, the government leaking information, and like, it's common knowledge now. People aren't even trying to hide it anymore. They're not like, oh, there's not aliens. They're like, yeah. And no one's making a big deal about it, which I think is really strange. They're trying to normalize this stuff.
That I agree with. It's like the moment that the government started coming out and people started testifying who worked for the government in the Air Force, nobody made
People
a big
started freaking
deal
out about it.
Yeah, you
Like,
thought
they
that
freaked out about it, just disappeared.
and people are acting like it's not even happening, and it's like, yo, they're announcing that aliens exist, and everybody's like, I gotta go get my coffee from Starbucks.
I know, it's so weird. Like, no one's talking about it, and I find that really strange. But they kind of slipped it in when other crap was going down. You know, they kind of slipped it in during 2020 is when they first started. Everyone was distracted with COVID and everything, and then, you know, then they did it again with like around the Epstein files. So
yeah, they
definitely
did.
Like just giving it to us when we have other things to think about. And with all of the other stuff like going on in the world, like I really do think that it does tie in together with the end times, and I'm not sure exactly how yet, but I do think maybe it's gonna explain, quote unquote, where like the rapture. But yeah, I definitely think they're aliens or demons. Or, I mean, I definitely think aliens are demons or angels or both. Especially George Van Tassel making that connection. I thought that was very strange.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't the thing that your grandfather made, or great grandfather, wasn't that supposed to just like take a bunch of people and like move them up or something like that, like take them off the planet or something? Wasn't that the end goal of it?
That was one of the things I heard. Like that it was supposed to be used for that. But I've also heard other things, pretty much like immortality. Like I've heard that one too.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
Sisters.
he never got to finish it. But honestly, sometimes I think maybe that was God interfering. If he just had a heart attack or something, because like whatever he was doing, I don't think that was something human beings were supposed to be messing with.
Maybe. You never know.
That could be.
Whoever this is talking is like amazing for this podcast.
This is Sarah. This is Zoe's foster sister, and also the girl that I've been talking about that edited Surviving Winterland.
Yo, she is making this gold.
Yeah, so you already loved her before this even started. Now
yeah.
you love her even more.
All right. Thanks, sir.
Okay.
Wait, is that Sarah
Going now?
Ward?
What?
Am I going now?
I guess. I don't know. Is there anything else?
Figured you probably wanted to go back to sleep.
Hold on. Is
No,
that
I need to
Sarah?
wake up.
What?
Is that Sarah Ward?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm friends with her on Facebook.
Don't you love it when that happens?
Never even met her.
Well, you.
It's hilarious.
Thanks for your contribution, sir.
Yes, it was very much appreciated.
You're our alien professional.
Nice. I knew my family story would be good for something.
You know, there's no alien talk without someone talking on a phone about their experience, and now we have that, and you're
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes.
All right.
Nice. Thanks.
I had to phone a friend. All right. Love you.
All right. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
When she was talking about immortality, and I went, sisters. Tasia looks like what?
I was like, what? I'm already super interested in this, but like, what?
So sisters delve. Can I say it, Hunter? It delves into. Am I allowed?
That's one of
to say
one of the key things of Sisters. We'll go ahead and say that since we're talking about books and stuff. Is there one of the underlying themes of Sisters is immortality or trying to get immortality. So that is a fun thing about
Yeah.
it.
I don't think we gave anything away by saying that.
No, that's a teaser for our
Yeah.
upcoming novel.
Yeah.
That, by the way, we can officially say the editor has it in his hands right now and is reading it, and that is exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. I know y'all said that. I'm super excited.
Fucking terrified right now, knowing that he's got it in his hands. It's like,
No, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I've read both y'all's work, so I know it's gonna be good.
You
Yeah,
did that
good.
book jitters.
Yeah, Zoe's read it, and she's not obligated to like.
I
anything
very
that we
much have
do.
the
She
pre-book
likes it.
jitters. It's terrible. It's he texted me. He's only got 1/10 of it done. But he said so far so good.
What does that mean? Has he ever done that to you before?
No.
That doesn't.
Nice. That means we did a good job.
No,
Killing
he has never said so far so good.
Dude, we
It's-
edited the crap out of the first 10% too, so that makes me feel pretty
Well,
good.
so far so good just means he's liking the story. When he went through Christmas Fear, he was like, "Hey, buddy," he's like, "You gotta fix some things." He's like, "There's a lot of timelines that are not adding up," and he's like, "The story's good, but not the timelines." And Christmas Fear has a lot of dates in it, and
that is
like,
true. You bounce around a lot in it.
jumping from back and forth to present and past, where I don't think Sisters does that too much.
No,
Just-
we pretty
just
much
the
keep it linear.
prologue.
Yeah, it's pretty linear once it gets going.
Yeah.
I love the
I know.
prologue. We need to
So-
use the prologue eventually.
So Tasia in Sisters, the main character, all the characters are based off real people.
Well, less based off, more named after.
Yes, yes. Less based off, more named after.
Yeah,
The,
don't get us in
all
trouble.
the sisters, except the 3 of the sisters are named after my wife's cousins.
Okay.
So it's I'm gonna get hell for that if they ever read it. Especially Linda.
Yeah,
Thanks,
one of-
Hunter.
You better hope Linda never.
Linda's gonna kill me. I'm
I'll
gonna
tell-
keep saying that, and y'all are when you guys read the
Dayton,
book, you're gonna-
Ohio.
Yeah,
Just go there. I didn't write it.
There's one Linda scene that you wrote that I will take no credit for, and she might kill you for that. But
What?
the first time I can't
The kitchen scene.
the hallway and kitchen.
I loved that.
That was
scene
you.
so much.
Yeah, but the real dad, that was
That was me. Yeah, the worst ones were me.
But think
I'm
about
not even gonna lie.
because you collabed. If Linda does read it and she's like, "Dude, what the hell?" You could be like, "It was on her."
I started it. I started it. Rob wrote one line about her in the first chapter, and I just took it and ran. And now her whole character is based off of my dirty mind. I'll say that. And it's hilarious and awesome.
Well,
I
in the
love it.
book, she's a whore.
Yeah,
She really is.
straight up called out. Yes, that is the thing. That is her
I
whole.
don't- she isn't.
I love
She
it.
isn't in real life. I don't think she is. I don't. Really know. I just see her at holidays. She doesn't come off like one. So
Regardless of whether she is or not, we need to be very cautious about how we communicate with her in the future. Your family reunions and get-togethers are now going to be a dangerous thing for you to try to go to.
it's gonna be like, "Hey, Rob, I bought your book," and it's gonna be like Kira saying it, and I'm just gonna take the book and fucking rip it and be like, she's like, "What the hell, dude?" And it's like, just shut up. You don't need to read it. I'll tell you the whole story. Don't read it. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna fucking just like put lighter fluid on it and burn it. I can't have anybody in my family who's not my wife read this story.
Careful when you rub this, it's gonna make sound in
You
the.
wanna
thing.
know what's kind of funny?
What?
Is my grandmother has read the Blood Oath.
Oh my god.
And she is anxious for the sequel. She's like, "Oh, I can't wait to see what happens next."
I have a question. Did anybody hear that?
No.
Thank God.
Was it your daughter again?
No, I farted.
Okay, that's what I was saying. I figured that's what happened, but I know that you sent us the video, and I was just wondering if we were up for round 2.
Dude, my daughter, dude. It's
She
like, I don't
cracks
know,
me up.
I farted one day and I was next to her and she wasn't getting away from me and I was like, "Hey, you're driving me nuts. I'm tired. I just got out of work." So I farted. And she's like, "Ew, gross." And she ran away. And now ever since then, every chance she gets, every time she has to fart, she farts on us. And today we're eating Texas Roadhouse and I'm eating steak in my living room and she comes over and farts on the plate. And I'm like, "Yo, dude, what the heck are you doing?" And she's like laughing over there, and I'm like, "Oh my god! Like, who did I raise?"
Yep,
My
don't
wife's
far
like-
from the tree, Rob. That's all.
My wife's like, "You fart all the time on people's stuff," and I'm like, "Yeah, but it's funny when I do it. I don't do it when it's like people don't get mad when I do it."
Well, where does
She's giving you a taste of your own medicine.
you gotta
Oh, I don't want that taste.
lead by example?
That's
God.
hilarious.
Yeah, as a mom of all boys, that's a normal day in my house. So
Ugh, I'm so happy I have one daughter, and that's it. I think that we should wrap it up. That was
Awesome.
good.
This
Yo,
one
thank
this
you.
was a good one.
Thank you for having your half sister on. That was I don't know, that really creeped me out. And I don't know if you guys noticed, I kept looking in the corner of my basement. Like, it's so creepy. Look. You see that this part right here? There's a back part behind the steps, and my cat goes behind it, and that coat moves whenever the cat goes behind it, and it makes a bunch of noise.
Oh my god.
And it creeps me the hell out. Like,
We're down here talking about creepy stuff.
Like, no joke. I don't know if you guys notice. There's no lights on in my basement. It's just like look. That's the other part of my basement. If I look to the left, I just see that. Like,
oh my goodness.
like it's pitch black down here. It's a little light I've got. Like, I'm in the dark. Besides this little light right here,
What would you do if you like heard a noise like coming from the dark right now?
I would scare the crap out of me.
Awesome.
I like that. But I wanted to be scared during this podcast, and it's like the second you brought your half sister on, it's like I got the eerie feeling, and my freaking cat is. Oh, you guys got to see him; he's adorable. Can you see him?
Yeah.
No.
You can see him.
Oh,
It's on the side of the couch.
He's right
Very
there.
end.
yeah.
Dude, speaking about being creeped out, like Tasia hasn't seen Fourth Kind yet. When you watch Fourth Kind,
And
you're
you
gonna
barely
just
see him.
question everything, and
He's
it is
asleep.
terrifying. Oh, my
Dude,
other
Fourth
monitor's
Kind
freaking-
is the scariest alien movie I have ever seen.
It will freak you out on the like. Oh my gosh! I remember the first
Yeah,
time
I'll
I
watch
watched
it
it. I
soon.
you said you go outside and look for lights. Once you see Fourth Kind, you're gonna be like
You won't wanna
afraid
go
of seeing lights
outside.
outside.
The
Well, I don't want to
creepiest-
ruin that for myself. I probably will still do it. I absolutely love scaring myself.
the
So.
creepiest part, Tasia, of the Fourth Kind is the woman in the Fourth Kind. If you ask me,
The
I'm
recording.
looking it up right now. Yeah, I'm gonna show you a picture of her.
Don't ruin
She-
it.
No, it's not gonna ruin it.
Okay, I was gonna say don't play the clip. The clip is the scariest part of the whole movie, I think.
Okay, here we go. This is what the woman from the Fourth Kind looks like.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, she is Dr. Abigail Emily.
Dude, the way she talks is kind of creepy too. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, according to in the movie, she looks like that because her daughter was abducted. She's supposed to be the counselor doctor in the movie, and this is what the way they have the movie set up. It's supposed to be to where she's the actual person it happened to, and like they're doing a documentary with an actress. That's
Yeah.
the way they set it up. Obviously, that's not real because that woman's also an actor if you look her up. But they have her looking so fucking creepy. It's a good movie though. It is terrifying, and the ending is so haunting
For
because
real.
it's just like I'm not gonna say it, but it's
And
like
it's based on a true story. Like you can actually
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
once you watch the movie, look up the actual events and how they went. And
I will
like,
say, though-
it's Hollywooded up, but it's still just terrifying.
yeah. The way they do it is they play the actual footage according to them. I don't believe that was real footage. I think
It's not.
that's-
It's staged to look like the actual.
they
It's
put
fake.
staged real footage next to the Hollywood footage, and they show you the different to the way they look different. But it's very clear just watching the movie that everybody in it's an actor, but it's really freaking creepy though. Like the one guy kills his family. That I don't think it gives away anything.
to protect them from what's happening.
Yeah, to like protect his family from the aliens, and it's like I loved the Fourth Kind. I saw that shit in theaters, scared the crap out of me.
I watched it
Yeah,
way
definitely
later, but
watch
one of
it.
my coworkers that I respect his opinion on most things, and he told me that it scared the crap out of him, and I was like, "Well, I have to watch it now," and I did, and it scared the crap out of me. And I'm like, "This guy is not a liar."
I like how this debate went to us diving in and having an understanding instead of because now it's not like an agree disagree. To agree to
No.
disagree. It's like I can totally see Zoe's side on this. I can like really understand why you feel the way you feel, and I do to a point agree. Like we don't really know what aliens are. What if they are angels, or even fallen angels? And demons wouldn't want you to know they're demons. They'd want you to think they're peaceful. So maybe you're onto something.
Yeah. This is a good example of what I say is a good debate on something, because everyone's going to have different beliefs on everything, and we're kind of taught to hate people that don't believe the same as us. But I think the best way to do it is what we did right here, where we can sit around, talk about our disagreements, and maybe like no one expected anyone to change their mind. That was the whole thing. We were just going to talk about it, and that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
And like we're civil about it, and we don't make fun, and we just lay it all out, and that's the way it should be. I wish if the people leading the country could do that together, we would have a whole
Yeah.
different country, but we are never going to have that.
Oh God, no.
No.
God, no.
No.
Compromise is how we make
I don't
progress.
care
and
who's
we'll never have
president.
it.
We're never gonna have a peaceful. All Americans love each other, even with the disagreements. I don't think we're ever gonna have that.
Yeah.
No matter who's in office. It just People have their opinions, and some people they're so set in their own ways that they just will not.
And the government wants to keep us divided. That's how they keep us from
For sure.
coming together. And I mean,
Absolutely.
both sides are not for the people.
Because if we're bickering with each other, then we're not looking at them.
At the aliens.
That's exact-
Yes. What if the government's fucking aliens?
Oh, I have
Dude,
my
My theory about the
I have my own
government and
theory
that
on
whole
that.
thing,
I have my own theory on that. Nope.
Metal Gear Solid.
Found
Metal Gear
next
Solid 2 specifically talks about like a conspiracy theory with the government, and like it's
Lizard
so
people and
well played out there. I
shape-shifting
believe it.
skinwalkers.
I don't so much think about lizard people, but I do think that not all of the government people are straight human.
Skinwalkers.
Something.
I think every
something.
political position is just plopped there to look like an authority figure, but I think there's someone above them pulling the strings
Yo,
like puppets. That's what I think.
This is Tasia. You're freaking me the fuck out because I'm in my
No,
dark basement, just thinking about some shapeshifter. You guys ever seen the video before we end this? The video of the woman who's walking down the hallway. She slips, and when she falls on the ground, she turns into a dog.
That's so AI.
I know, but it's still scary as shit.
My kid showed me that, and he was, "Mom, have you seen that?" I said, "Child, that's AI." How do you know? Because that's so fake, my love.
I know
but
we're
it's
trying to wrap it up, but do you remember like a couple of years back, there was that crazy plane lady, and
Yes.
she
Oh,
she saw
yes.
something. She saw
What?
something
And then
on
she,
the
like-
plane, and she started freaking out. Nobody knew why she was freaking out. What she saw, she's like, "I'm telling you, look."
Wait, what creepy plane? What plane landing? Tell me about this before we go.
No, so she had like she went crazy on the plane. She saw something.
She
and,
said
like,
there was somebody back there that was not human. She said that they are not human.
no, but
and
here's
she
the
was-
crazy thing. So
Yeah.
they kicked her off the plane. But here's the crazy thing: like a couple of weeks after, some like a woman claiming to be her, like
Her did an interview, but it was not her.
it
What
went.
the
She went. No,
fuck?
she went on TikTok and she's like, "Yeah, I'm the plane lady. Like, I want to apologize for like disturbing the
Wasn't
flight. Like, it was nothing."
Yo, you guys
But
are
it wasn't her.
genuinely-
It was not her.
Hunter, tell me
It wasn't her.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
And she was
I'm in the
wearing,
basement by
she was
myself.
wearing like the
It's
same
dark.
outfit though.
Okay, please stop. Please stop.
Here's the thing. It definitely wasn't her, like in the apology
No.
video. But she was wearing the same outfit because they were trying to make us think that
Yeah.
it was the same person. But it was like, we're not stupid. That's not the same person.
Look it up,
Like,
Rob.
she
Do your
What?
homework. Look it up.
Dude, no,
you have to
we
look
got-
it up.
Okay, next episode, skinwalkers and things that
Oh,
are
don't get me started on skinwalkers. That's a whole. I can go crazy on skinwalkers. That's a whole nother story.
next episode. We're talking
Cryptid.
about diving into this woman because no
Oh
joke,
yeah.
Tasia freaking gave me a look when once I mentioned what's with the airplane. The look she had on her face was like something was in behind me, and I looked behind me, and I'm saying
You haven't heard of her.
the government
I can't
knows
believe you
we're
heard of
recording
her.
this. Oh my
I
god!
can't believe you've heard of it.
That's funny me.
That's
So that
crazy.
woman saw something. She was terrified, and then she disappeared.
Yes.
And then the person that goes
Shame
on
machine
TikTok a
sense.
couple weeks later claiming to be her was not her. Like,
Yo, text
No.
once,
No.
don't do it right now, but once we're done recording this, which will be in like 2 minutes, I hope, because I'm terrified now. Zoe, send me
We gotta get off so he can go upstairs.
an article and a video with it because I got to see this, and then we got to talk about this next episode because this is
Yeah,
nuts.
I
did
can't-
not know about this.
I'm gonna do some digging and write down some stuff because I went hardcore into this and like my husband called me crazy when I go down
guys-
like rabbit hole.
well, that's the point of this. That's the
Terrifying
point.
me.
I love it.
Yeah.
Some like 8-foot being is gonna come around the corner of my basement and be
Oh
like,
my god.
"I'm the one from the plane." God, you guys are. Oh, this is what I wanted though. I wanted to be scared of my basement while I was
Right.
with people.
Next time,
Mission accomplished.
next time we need to see if like a little bit of an earlier time works so we can get Heather in on this too. I think that'd be great.
Yes, that would be great.
Yes,
Hopefully
everyone in this podcast right now is admins and Zoe's new Facebook group for indie
Yes.
authors supporting each other.
Anyways, we've been going
Yes.
for over an hour. It's like I said, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
I've been watching the clock. They're hilarious.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming to Writers After Dark. I'm officially terrified. I think the woman from the thing the woman saw in the airplane is about to attack me once I end this damn video, or the woman who did the interview
That's next
saying
week.
she's sorry is going to be here. And she's going to
Next-
be like, "We've been watching you."
The next
But-
episode of Riders After Dark, it's gonna be Rob, but it's not actually gonna be Rob.
Dude, don't say that.
We lost Paige on that.
What if I just stopped talking to you guys altogether, but I was still active on Facebook? And when I messaged, I sent nothing back, but I was still texting. And I was acting weird, like, hey, this is high school hell, everybody. Go get it. And it's just like I was just not acting like myself. And I just had this weird smile, like Joy from Surviving Winterland.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Just like in every video. That'd be so creepy. God, I gotta see this video now of the airplane woman.
Oh, I haven't laughed this hard in so long.
Oh my God, it's
Good time.
Oh my goodness.
So next
Okay,
episode,
well.
Crazy Plane Lady.
Yeah, write it
Yeah.
down.
Now
Yes.
now we know what the next episode's about, so I'm happy. That's got him
With
freaking.
Heather.
That is nuts. Yes, with Heather, she has to be on that one.
Yeah.
Let's plan it around her schedule to get her in on it.
All
I
right.
think she'll be a riot on this. I think she'll love it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
God, you guys are. Oh, I gotta walk upstairs, 13 steps in the dark.
It's a good number.
Oh.
Yeah, with y'all. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, I hate skinwalkers so much. They terrify me.
It wasn't a skinwalker though, so don't worry.
Still, it's just terrifying. All right, well, Hunter, end it. Like in Are You Afraid of the Dark? When they finish the tale and they pour the water on the fire, end it. Just don't pour water on your computer. End it.
What? Oh,
End,
you want me to end it?
yeah.
All right.
Don't like
will
just
end it.
that's like round it out, like saying like goodbye, everybody. Thank you, all of that, whatever.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us for Writers After Dark. We had a good time, good conversations, some good laughs, and now we have an idea for what we're going to do next time, and we can't wait to jump into it and watch Rob get creeped out by the airplane lady.
God. God. Everybody,
Good night,
have a
everybody.
good night. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Bye.
That was a lot.